What's up guys, welcome back to King's RC, and we've got two 6S rigs here. Going to do a bit of a comparison between the Traxxas Sledge and the Arrma Fireteam. So first things first, durability. The body on this Traxxas Sledge would be a bit more durable because it is a little bit lower, and yeah, you've got the big wing here and you've got the roof sliders in the front. Also, best part about it is, you know, it's easy to take on and off. The Fireteam, it's got 3 pins, so 1 at the front and 2 at the back. The panels is really bad, like, you know, these are falling apart, but the cage itself is really good. The cage actually provides extra protection to stiffen up the chassis and all that. So that cage is pretty heavy, guys. Like, it's you know, you've got the 2 bars across there. It's fully braced up. I mean, you can like pretty much sit on this thing and it's nice and reinforced. Whereas the Sledge is just, you know, your Lexan, and you do have that as well, but it's still pretty flimsy compared to, you know, the amount of reinforcements on the Fireteam cage. So with the Lexan itself, you know, this is good, 1 full piece of Lexan, whereas the panels on the Fireteam is basically just tiny little screws that just pulls out. So if you see there, that's all pulled out. But I'll probably end up taking it off, or maybe just zip tie it or something. So looking at the close up to the chassis, guys, very similar. You've got the center brace at the top here on the Arrma Fireteam. It's got the brace at the bottom as well. And with the Sledge, has the same thing. It's got that upper brace up here and the bottom too. Yeah, very similar bracing on the 2 rigs. Durability with the chassis. The Fireteam, I've only ever broken a bearing, which is that bearing in there. I've replaced 2 of them already, and the Sledge has already bent the chassis. Yeah, the chassis is a little bit bent there. I think just where the motor slaps, that's bent. The Fireteam, no problems at all. Everything has been super solid on this rig. Like, nothing's broken apart from that bearing, and I've put this thing through the test and yeah, thrashed it out. I think with durability wise between the 2, I'd have to give it to the Arrma Fireteam. Drivability, the way these 2 drives is pretty different. This one's got the Traxxas TSM, so basically it's kind of like a gyro where the wheels will turn and straighten out for you, where this one doesn't run on it at all, but it still handles very good as well. Yeah, driving wise, I'd say they're about par with each other. Alright, so one feature the Fireteam has is the handbrake. So you got an extra servo there, so you got the rear handbrake. So like when you're going around corners, you can turn a little bit better. Going up jumps, the Sledge has better control going up the jumps, whereas the Fireteam's a little bit nose heavy. But once we've set the punch up a little bit, it might be better for jumps to, you know, when it starts nosing down, you can lift it back up. So tire comparison, the Fireteam is a little bit longer wheelbase. Skinnier tires, diameter's roughly about the same size. Fireteam's a little bit taller. So guys, with the battery placement on these two rigs, if you're going to get the Sledge, be ready to do some modification on the battery tray, just like what Gav's done here. He's got a strap to hold two 3S batteries, and the Fireteam, you can fit any battery in there. Pretty secured the way it holds on. You got this little tab here that holds it down. There is another strap that goes over, like vertical along here, but Gav had to borrow it since he's broken his strap. If you go Traxxas batteries, it's got to fit in there perfect, but you know, Traxxas batteries quite expensive. Alright guys, so we've been running these two over the water puddles here, and so far it's been so good. I think the electronics are waterproof. They're advertised to be kind of waterproof or water resistant, I don't know, but it's been doing so good. If you're gonna run your rigs through water, guys, you wanna make sure your tires are all sealed and blocked. This one here is my mate Gav's car, and he's forgotten to plug the wheel underneath. So his foams is basically gone, guys, look at that. But you can plug these tires. You just put some tape over the hole inside. I'm pretty sure it's inside the rim in there. The Fireteam, you can't plug the tires because the hose itself is on the actual tire, and unless you maybe put some glue in there, maybe some shoe glue or something, but it's gonna be too hard to plug that hole, guys. Maybe if you got any ideas, comment it down below. But these tires are super thick, and even though the foam in there is pretty wet, like the tires are really thick, you can't really tell the difference when you're jumping up in the air. This one, super thin tires, like the tires are more flimsy, and yeah, you can really see the way it balloons up. If you're out on the market looking for a 6S rig, these two would definitely be my recommendation. And the Fireteam is probably be a little bit more durable than the Sledge, and I'd say the Sledge is a little bit more better to drive, in my opinion. So yeah, you can't go wrong with either one. I'd say go get yourself one of these, and let me know in the comments which one you think is better and which one you're thinking of getting. And yeah, hit that like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.